These are all the Kingdom Hearts Special Edition consoles. One of the coolest things a company can do for their game release is release a Special Edition console alongside it, decorating the console with all the cool iconography from the game to celebrate the release of it. There's some really cool ones out there, like the Yakuza PS3, the Hey You Pikachu N64, the Majora's Mask 3DS. There's some clunkers out there, like the Marlboro Atari Lynx. That's the best game right there. Lung cancer. And a lot of Kingdom Hearts games have had special edition consoles released alongside them as well. And pretty much all of them, in my opinion, are pretty freaking cool. So I thought I'd make a video compiling them all together, showing them off to you guys. I'll do an overview of the console itself, give you a little history about it, how many were made, and how much they sell for nowadays. I unfortunately don't own any of these but I'll try my best to show them off. Huge shout out to consolevariations.com. It's where I got most of the information about these consoles from. So if you want to go check out some other cool special edition consoles, go over there, do some research. Really cool. So yeah, let's get it. Boy. The first special edition for Kingdom Hearts is the Chain of Memories GBA SP. It's a standard silver GBA SP, except on the top shell of it says King. It has a very unique, edgy design for the Kingdom Hearts logo on there that I don't think has been used anywhere else since. It's as if Kingdom Hearts was a black metal band. This would be the logo of that band. Probably fronted by Demix, Dance Water Dance being their most well-known single. You know the words. Dance Water Dance! But it isn't just on the top shelf. If you open up the console, it is actually black inside, and on the bottom of the console, you can see Art of Sora mirrored on either side. It was a Japan and Europe exclusive, so nothing over here in the West for us, unfortunately. There was around 50 to 100,000 of these consoles made, so not too rare, but it's still very valuable, going for around $150 loose to $400 in box. I even saw a sealed one going for $900. This is the one that I actually want the most because I'm in love with this design so much. I think it's super freaking awesome. It's so simultaneously cool and simultaneously funny how close it is to black metal shit. Next up, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days over 2. That's how you say it. There's technically two for this one. First up is the actual DSi itself. It comes in a black color and it comes with the famous checkerboard Kingdom Hearts pattern that a lot of us have seen at this point with the various logos. This was actually my computer background for quite a long time, this pattern here, but this was Japan only. That's going to be a theme throughout this video, you're going to see. Japan gets all the cool shit. That's what you're going to learn from this video. There was also around 50 to 100,000 of these made, and a loose one goes for around $150, and a complete in-box one goes for around $300 to $350. But the second one isn't a console itself, but rather a shell or case for it. It features the Sea Salt Trio, Roxas, Axel, and Xion, with another little checkerboard pattern there and the logo for the game itself. I think this is slightly cooler than the actual special edition console itself, though. If they were able to put that pattern on a actual console, dude. And as far as I can tell, this is also Japan exclusive. How fun. Next up, for the release of Birth by Sleep, there was a special PSP 3000 model. This one kind of features a similar design to the Days one, except for the checkerboard pattern, tilted to make it look like a diamond shape instead of a square. Has a lot of the same icons on it, like the mouse ears and the heart and the crown, but we also get the Unversed logo and Master's Mark symbol on it. Most of the stuff is on the back, with there nothing being on the display itself. I don't think there was ever anything put on that. But on the front, under the face buttons, there is some icons on there too, with it saying Kingdom Hearts on it. I'd really like that they added that touch there. There was only 5 to 10,000 of these consoles made, so this is pretty rare. Like the others, it's around $150 loose to around $250 to $300 in box. I like this one too. PSP Special Editions had a hard time fitting stuff on there, so it was nice that they got some stuff on there, and even a little bit on the front too. That was cool. But guess what? Also, Japan exclusive. Huh. But don't worry, we did kind of get this over here because there was a bundle that you could put this art on with stickers. We got stickers, guys. Next up, we have the Dream Drop Distance 3DS, or the DDD. Continuing the pattern-like designs of the previous consoles, we have a lot of the same logos on here, except the Dream Meter logo is on here as well. But one of the crowns on the logo is pink, matching the pink aesthetic that they went for this game, with the Kingdom Hearts copyright Disney below it. On top of the console, you also got special Dream Meter AR cards that you could use in that little program that they had. I always lost my cards, so I would have lost that shit in a heartbeat, but that's still really cool. Again, 50 to 100,000 of these made, and as always, exclusive to Japan. About 150 to 200 loose, and about 250 to 350 in box. And just like the Days edition, there was also a special shell that was released for the 3DS itself. It came with the Mark of Mastery edition if you pre-ordered that. This decal is to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, which was happening in that year 2012, and it features Riku and Sora in a heart with some logo sparks flying behind it. And shocker, this one came out in America too. Yeah, the Mark of Mastery edition came out in America as well, so Americans can finally get something cool for special edition stuff. That's rad. Yeah, for the 3DS itself, I like that they added that little pink element in there to specifically reference this game. I like that they went with a pink aesthetic for this game overall, though. I think it's really cool. But I do like that decal more, and it's really cool that it came out in the US. I don't have it, obviously. But I don't have my old 3DS anymore. I sold it, so I unfortunately cannot use this. Sucks. Next up is the Kingdom Hearts 15th Anniversary PS4 Slim faceplates. This one isn't technically a console, it is just a faceplate for a console, but it did come with a bundle and it is official, so I'll count it. It was, of course, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts that was happening in 2017, but it also released the same month as Kingdom Hearts 2.8, so they kind of coincided. There's two ways you could get this cover. One was with a console bundle that came with a PS4 and a theme for it. Unlike previous bundles, though, this does not come with a game because this was not specifically for 2.8. Or it could be purchased individually for 3,000 yen, which was around $25 back then. By the way, Japan, are you okay? As you can see here, it's reminiscent of that Dream Drop Distance one. I think it has the exact same pattern on it, but there's some unique elements to it, like some of the elements are lighter than the others. There's a lot of things going on in the bottom there with like a whole collection of the icons. It is very shiny and reflective, so that can lead to fingerprints, but if you just clean it up often, I don't think it will be that bad. This was also my background of my desktop for a few years as well. And do I even have to say it at this point? There was around 10,000 to 50,000 of these covers made, and I couldn't really find an accurate price on it, but the cover itself from the sales that I've seen go for around like $60. It's not a full console, so it's not as valuable as some of the others, but I still think it's really cool. I made it my desktop background, obviously, but I have a regular PS4, not a Slim, so I didn't import it or anything like that. Thinking of buying it just by itself, though. But there are two more left to go, so let's get to that. First is the Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 Pro. This was the first one that got released worldwide simultaneously. They finally fixed that problem. Square learned to be fair, if you know what I mean. This one has the coolest design of them all. There's so much stuff going on here. You know, there's the standard logos, but there's also keyblades. It looks like it's vines almost. Very interconnected and very intricate, this design here. I love it. Even in the bottom left-hand corner with the Kingdom Hearts logo, there's a lot of stuff going on with that too. They really went into full gear with design on this one. I like it so much that it is my current desktop background, if you were curious. It also came with a special DualShock 4 controller, which had some fancy designs on the touchpad and had the heart and the crown on the up and down buttons. And it's just pure black instead of the kind of black and gray that the standard DualShock 4 has. Again, simultaneously released worldwide to everybody, but at least here in the US, it was a GameStop exclusive. Only around 10 to 50,000 were made of these. If it's been out of its box and used, it can go for around $250 to $300, but if it's still in its box, it can go for around $700 to even $800. And I remember wanting this one so freaking bad because it was the one that was first released outside of Japan, but since I did not have enough funds at the time and I already had a PS4, it didn't end up happening. And lastly, for this video, we have the Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 Slim. This is a similar situation with the 15th anniversary one. This is just a faceplate, but it did only come with a bundle this time. It didn't come separately. This one features yet another checkerboard-like design, but the icons are spaced out a little bit differently this time. 10 to 50,000 made of these, and there's surprisingly not a lot of sales going on for this one, but the ones that I've seen are just generally going for around $400 to $450. Cool design and all, but the thing that I think is most cool is the box it came in. Just look at the box. It comes with that design on the background there with Sora with his crown on his throne. Dude, I just want that box. Seriously, all I want is that box right there. Someone is willing to just send me that box so I can just have that in my collection. That would be so cool, dude. But there's also the fact that it is also Japan exclusive as well. They got one more little thing in there. So there you have it. All of the Kingdom Hearts Special Edition consoles that have been released so far. Who knows what they might do for Kingdom Hearts 4? We don't know the whole design terminology yet for Kingdom Hearts 4, so maybe we'll get to see something that we haven't seen yet if they do a Special Edition console for a PS5 Slim or the PS5 Pro, if that's something that's real. Please don't make it Japan exclusive, please. I want cool things, okay? If you let me give you money, I will do it. Tell me down in the comments below what you guys think about these consoles. Which one is your favorite? Do you own any of these personally? Do you have like a collection of them or something like that? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, turn on notifications. Really awesome if you did. This has been Matt, and I will see you guys in the